to Eagle Eye Broadcasting Daily Announcements with Jason Hallbeck and Michaela Pardun. Today, for Wednesday, September 21st, there's Eagle Olympics starting at 2 p.m.
And tomorrow, Thursday, September 22nd, there's the Kindness Retreat at Niobrara for grades 5 through 7. Wayne Girls Golf Invite at 9 a.m. The Homecoming Tailgate at 5 p.m. and varsity football home with West Point Beamer at 7 p.m.
For Friday, September 23rd, there's a second grade field trip. There is a cross-country meet in Boone Central starting at 4:30 p.m. The homecoming dance is from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. and homecoming coronation will take place at 9:30.
And on Sunday, September...
Saturday. It's supposed to be Saturday.
My bad. On Saturday, September 24th, Central City Softball Invite, 9 a.m.
Students, keep checking the spirit points outside of Mr. Peterson's room. Thanks to Eagle Eye Broadcasting for making this awesome poster.
Juniors, you have concessions this week. You have until 3:30 p.m. today to get all shifts filled, or you will forfeit the opportunity.
A reminder that sophomore dues and candy are due this week.
The homecoming dance sign-up sheet is outside of Miss Price's office.
FCCLA members, remember your orders from sales are due today. I feel like I read that yesterday, and it said today. Yesterday.
Winners.
So yeah.
Wait, where are we
Is
at
this
now?
the right?
Yeah. Did you refresh the page?
We read yesterday's.
Here it is. Okay, that's right. Just start over.
High school peer leaders that are attending the 7th grade Courage Retreat tomorrow will leave at 7:15 a.m. from the high school. Please wear an O'Neill t-shirt and blue jeans. No shorts, please. We'll have a sack lunch prepared for you, so you do not need to bring your lunch. Check your school email for more details.
Students in grades 9 through 12 received an email with a link to vote for Homecoming Queen and King. Voting must be done by the end of the day.
Students in grades 9 through 12 will be dismissed today at noon to work on class posters and the class dance. Students who do not wish to participate will report to their 6th period class. If there is no teacher in that classroom, report to the office. Students must remain on campus and either participate in your class or be in class.
Winners of the class color days are the seniors and 7th grade.
Wait, so how does that work? The entire senior class and all the 7th graders?
I think so. Do you get like more points for your whole class winning?
I think they just decided there were so many 7th graders. You know,
And so many seniors that they just won for.
That's
Grade level.
dumb.
They do it by class, so the most people that were dressed up, so all the 7th graders with the jingle ball t-shirts, and then all the rest went.
So is there only 10 points awarded for that?
Yeah.
That's
No, mine
dumb.
Might have been 20.
Okay, if it was 20, that makes
So
sense.
we were at 52. Yeah, now we're at 50. So it was
Students interested in singing the national anthem at the NCAA championship event should see Mr. Nick Coster soon. Entries are due to the NSAA by Friday, September 30th.
Students, keep checking the spirit points outside of Mr. Peterson's room.
Yep. And I believe that is all.
Yeah, that's all we have today for our daily announcements. We're going to kick it over to Aurora and me for the weather.
Good morning, OHS. It's Michaela and Aurora back with your daily weather. And also shout out to the Seed House for sponsoring us this week.
And also, for Eagle Olympics today, is that what
Yes.
it's called, right?
Yeah.
Eagle Olympics today. It's going to be streamed on YouTube, theCUBE, and also on Facebook. So if you're not going to be able to make it today, check those out and you can watch it live with Mr. Peterson. So for your weather today, it's currently 69 degrees. There's a high of 89 and a low of 62. It's currently sunny and clear.
Throughout the day, it's supposed to get up into the upper 80s, but also proceedingly get more cloudy. So by 2 p.m., it's supposed to be 86 and cloudy.
For Thursday, it looks like there's a high of 72 and a low of 63. Looks like cloudy all day. So
Oh, and I forgot to mention that there's a 20% chance of precipitation at 2 o'clock as well.
So that's all we have for your daily weather. We're going to go over to some national weather now. It's just a video. Look at that.
It's the home page.
Hold on.
We gotta find our story really quick. Alright. Looks like today's a little more on Hurricane Carl.
Carl to stir dangerous surf along eastern U.S. coast while eyeing Bermuda.
As Carl strengthens late this week, it will threaten Bermuda and lead to increased surf at U.S. East Coast beaches.
Carl weakened to a depression on Wednesday morning after moving through a hostile environment.
The storm will emerge into a more favorable environment tomorrow, which will likely allow for rapid strengthening tomorrow and on Friday.
Heavy rain and strong winds may impact Bermuda late in the week.
Bermuda may see significant impacts from Carl from Thursday night through Friday night, when it is expected to be at or near hurricane strength.
Carl will make a turn toward the north and then the northeast as it nears Bermuda, likely as a hurricane. How quickly it makes this turn will determine how much of an impact that it has on the island.
If Carl recurves northeast quickly, it will pass south and southeast of Bermuda and cause minimal impacts, AccuWeather hurricane expert Dan Kotolowski said.
If the storm makes a more gradual turn, it could take a track close enough to the island to bring strong winds and heavy rain, according to Kotolowski.
Residents and tourists should plan for potentially dangerous conditions.
So now for some this day in weather history. In New England in 1938, New England hurricane smashed across Long Island, then bisected New England. Enormous shore damage, extensive forest losses, devastating floods, $306 million damage, 600 plus dead. The storm was the fastest moving of any recorded hurricane, 58 miles per hour. Providence, Rhode Island under 14 feet of water. Connecticut River rose to 35.4 feet at the Hartford, Connecticut second highest stage ever.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Texas, 1967. Hurricane Balua spawned 115 tornadoes in Texas, $5,000 worth of damage, 28 injuries, and it was September 20th through 21st, 1967.
In West Yellowstone, Montana in 1983, minus 6 degrees Fahrenheit. Record for month is minus 9 degrees in continental U.S. This was also recorded at West Yellowstone.
Well, that's all we have for your weather today. Now we'll kick it over to Cam and Al in the morning.
Hey, it's Cam and Al in the morning here. That's Al.
That's Camp.
Just wanting to give a shout out to my Uncle Brian. He's a follower from Omaha, so gotta give him a shout out. He's a good guy. In Eagle sports news, today we're going to have actually Eagle Olympics. So interesting enough, it was an Olympic year and we're having Eagle Olympics.
That is pretty interesting.
So that'll be fun. That's always a good
Yesterday,
time.
the girls golf went to Valentine, and I just talked to Nikki this morning. She got second, so
Good shout out to her. Football, they had a little J-High scrimmage deal out back and their parents came and watched them, so that was kind of nice.
loud.
Definitely loud. Softball lost to Guardian Angels Central Catholic, but definitely put up a hard-fought battle, and Guardian Angels is definitely a good team, so no shame there. And then volleyball lost to Creighton, and fought hard and played well, so shout out to them.
When's their next game? When's your guys'
Uh,
next volleyball game?
Tuesday.
Next
Tuesday?
volleyball game is
Next
next
Tuesday.
Softball, I think, is this weekend, isn't it? Yeah. Softball is this weekend.
No, I got a game next Tuesday.
And then Thursday, we'll have football at home versus West Point Beamer, and there's going to be a lot of, and then there'll also be a girls golf varsity invitational in Wayne.
And then on Friday, the cross country team goes to Boone Central.
That's actually the second time they've
Second
been
time.
to Boone Central, so
Why do they have two of them in the same place?
I'm not for sure, you know. You're running on a golf course. I feel like every golf course is pretty similar.
But not really. Hills.
You never know. That's true. Some people
Uh,
like running hills, though.
True.
In national sports news, the Huskers play Northwestern this weekend. That'll be a good, hard-fought game. Northwestern's coming in 1-2, and Nebraska's finally ranked for the first time since 2014. So,
I feel like we said
man,
that a lot.
yeah.
Pretty
And then
soon the MLB postseason will be coming up.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
October, so
David Ortiz is playing some good baseball right now.
final
sounds
season.
like hit a home run last night. I know that. Getting the call for forever. So,
What are you talking about? He's
Oh,
plays
wait.
for the Cowboys.
my bad. It's on me. It's on me.
I think Coach K wants Cutler out. That's what I'm thinking.
Who's the Bears' backup quarterback? Do you know that?
Do you know?
I don't. I don't know if they have anybody to turn to. Could be the issue there. I mean, Jay Cutler isn't very good, but
I got it.
no, that's not it.
I'll look it up.
But yeah, Jay Cutler just hasn't had much success lately, and it seems like nobody in Chicago likes him. Which I don't know if you blame it on him or if you just blame it on the fact that Chicago's
Brian
horrible.
Hoyer.
Yeah, Brian Hoyer. He was a Cleveland Browns starter a couple
And
years
Houston
ago.
Texans and probably everywhere else.
Yeah, he's kind of one of those quarterbacks that
Bounce
really
arounds.
isn't a franchise style guy. He just kind of
He's a
fills in
backup.
when someone else is bad. So, but yeah, and actually now that I messed up on Dak Prescott. He has been playing pretty well
He
for
has
the Dallas
for
Cowboys.
They're 1-1.
So I don't know. Tony Romo getting hurt might have just.
Jerry Jones won Romo back though. He said that. I heard
Yeah.
that.
But I mean,
But he's just gonna get hurt.
Dak
again, so-
Prescott is fun. So he's fun. And then fantasy football right now, if you don't have Matt Ryan as your starting quarterback, I feel bad for you because he's the number one quarterback in the league, and I have him, of course. But
It's a dumb
I
game.
picked him like the 10th round
It's
too.
a dumb game.
And in other college football news,
You got anything?
no, he hasn't.
Why, I was gonna end it.
I think he has himself. All right, I think that's all we got.
Tune in tomorrow. We're gonna have our pick show again.
All right.
See you later.
Welcome to Trending. Today is the third day of homecoming week. It is Wednesday. And today is Eagle Olympics.
Junior high.
Yes. Today is Eagle Olympics. and the poster contest and the dance contest. But to start out for our points for the day, we're going to start with junior high, who is the 8th grade is still at 50 points, but the 7th grade has bumped up to 40 points, so they are coming in hot there, going for the win. I'm always rooting for the underdog, so see how that goes there. For the high school points, we have the seniors leading at 56 now, the juniors at 42, the sophomores at 15, and the freshmen at 35. So everyone's working really hard there. Today they actually picked, for the dress-up winners, they picked classes instead of people, because it's a class color day, so it's only fair, I guess, that they pick classes. And the freshmen,
No.
7th grade, sorry. The 7th grade and the seniors won that. Seniors, it is camo day, so I feel like when you're seniors, that is probably the easiest class color dress-up day you could ever have, I would say.
Even though 2 of our attendees were late. Shout out to Bailey Thompson and Tyler Rager
Yes.
for missing.
Shout out to them, but they are dressed up and they do have some pretty nice get-up on.
Yeah.
But just to kind of, we get out right after lunch today.
9 through 12.
Yes, 9 through 12 gets out, and they will be going to their designated class location. So ours is the library. I know juniors is the lecture hall, and I have no idea where the other 2 classes are.
Sophomores, where are you at?
I have no idea.
Aurora, do you know?
What?
Do you know where
the
sophomores and freshmen?
are?
Sophomores are in Mrs. Ross and freshmen are in your dad.
Okay, sophomores are in Mrs. Rops, and then freshmen are in my dad's room, so Mr. Morrow's room, which is Mr. Hilker's old room, which is Mrs. Furno's old room. So,
For all of you who were here for 8th grade.
yeah, which I don't think the freshmen would have been, but that's okay. But then today we have Eagle Olympics, which is also an Eagle Eye broadcasted event. That is after your hour and a half you get before that to prepare for your dance and your posters.
Yeah. You only get, we thought it was an hour for each. You get an hour and a half for both to do it.
So if you want to do the posters, I suggest you take the whole hour and a half to do the posters. If you want to work on the dance, I suggest you take the whole hour and a half to do the dance.
One's gonna be really good and one's is gonna be alright.
I feel like you just gotta decide which one you want to put more time and effort into. But that is all we have today for Eagle Eye Broadcasting Daily Announcements. Thank you for the Seed House for sponsoring us today, and we will see you tomorrow.